We're gonna be laughing this whole time, dude.
Oh god, I'm
Oh my god.
so ready for this.
Okay, wait. Hi friends, welcome back, or just welcome if you're new. My name is Emily.
I'm Megan.
I'm Peyton.
And today we're gonna take a quiz on the selection series. So you've heard me mention my roommates. These are my wonderful roommates. Also, we're wearing tiaras today because we are all Princess America in our hearts, obviously. It has been a really long time since I have read the selection series. The last time I read it was probably when I was like a freshman in high school or something like that. But Megan here, this is her favorite series, and Peyton just read the selection series, so it's like relatively fresh in your mind.
Yeah,
Kind of. We have 3 different levels of knowledge about the selection series, so we're gonna take this quiz from Epic Reads called the hardest selection series quiz of all time and see how we do. I think I'm gonna do horrible.
Same.
So
Absolutely.
I feel like I'll do relatively well, maybe. I
Okay.
don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, you know, I mean, let's just dive in. Let's see how we do. We're so hot in this crown.
We really are.
You should see me in a crown.
Billie
Billie Eilish. So the first question is, who said it? I'm not completely sure what we are, but we're definitely more than friends. Maxon, Aspen, Marley, or America? So right off the bat, I don't know.
I think it's America,
Okay.
to be honest.
I could see that.
Yeah, I think it happens when they're like, he's like, you need to tell me if you have something, like we have any kind of feelings for each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Should we
think
go
that-
for it?
I think so.
Okay, let's do it. America. Oh, it tells you if you're right.
Oh,
Okay, we got one right.
yes,
Yay.
we did
Okay.
it.
This question has a bunch of words that I don't know how to pronounce, so we'll see how this goes. What does Henry make for dessert when all of the suitors make Princess Evelyn a meal? Okay, see, here's the stuff that I don't know how to pronounce. So we have kringla, fadigman, what?
Corvapusti?
Korva pusti.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
That's number 3. And number 4 is pepar kukor. I've never heard of any of those things. I don't know.
See, I've only read these books like twice because I didn't like them.
Oh, I definitely
Valid.
did not read these ones.
Is that tea? Yeah.
It's probably Corvapusti. I think
Okay.
I recognize that. But if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
All right, let's see.
Yes!
Yay! We were right. Selection geniuses, am I right?
Absolutely.
Literally.
Period.
Question number 3. What did America's mom do on New Year's Eve? Toasted America and Maxon, sang karaoke, kissed Gavril. Who is that?
He's like the, Caesar Flickerman from the Hunger Games.
Oh,
so yeah, like that, the host
okay.
person, yeah,
Okay.
like interviews.
There we go. Perfect. So we have that or danced in the fountain. What? I
It's
really
either
don't
Kissed
remember.
Gavril or Danced in the Fountain, but I think it's Kissed Gavril. I'm not gonna
Did this
lie.
happen in the second series?
Yeah, so Peyton hasn't read the second series yet because we recommended that she did not because it's kind of bad.
Yeah. When was New Year? They didn't have a New Year's Eve party until the second one, I feel like.
Okay.
Yeah, because they had a Christmas party.
Because they had a Christmas party
Yeah.
and they had Halloween. I'm gonna go with Kiss Gavril. I feel like that's what
Okay.
I'm leaning towards.
Damn it!
It was danced in the fountain. The fourth question was just. The fourth question is who is skinny?
So you
And the
think
first-
I'm skinny?
Anyway,
Oh,
who is
gosh.
skinny? Let's see.
Not me.
1.
I just registered
No.
that.
1. A girl in Prince Maxon's selection who sabotages and destroys Marley's wardrobe. 2. A maid in the palace who is constantly stealing treats from the kitchen. 3. A palace official who interrogates America before she can enter Prince Maxon's selection. Or 4. A guard who flirts relentlessly with America during the
Okay,
selection.
it's definitely the palace official because
Okay.
he was very sketchy.
And skinny. Okay, we were right. It was the palace
Yeah.
official. This next question is from one of the novellas, I think. So we'll see how that goes. Which of these girls did Maxon send home from his selection the day they met? Layla, Burial, Kaylee, or Hannah?
I know he kept Burial because I remember that name up until the Elite. I'm gonna
Kaylee,
go with
'cause
Kaylee because
yeah.
it's like spelled weird and
Yeah.
Kira Cass likes doing that. So
Okay. No, it's Hannah.
really? She,
Okay.
Okay.
They
Sad.
said kick the boring name out.
They did say that. You're absolutely right. Question 6. What language other than English does America speak?
French.
Fantastic! I didn't even have to read the choices. This one comes from a novella as well. Question 7. Where is Queen Amberly from?
Oh, it's the
Honduras.
Yes, because she's from the coast.
When she did the one from Europe, it was like
Swindway or whatever.
Yeah,
it was like Norway plus Sweden.
No. Honduras was correct, by the way.
Okay,
I don't know.
we're doing pretty good.
Yeah,
actually.
we have. How many did we get wrong? 2, I think.
2, I think.
Just
so
2.
far.
Okay. All right. Question 8. Who said it? I think you're mistaking comfort for joy. Maxon, Evelyn, Aaron, or America?
Well, actually, it could be any of them because I feel like someone probably said it to Evelyn because she did want to be out of her comfort zone a lot because she like did want to do the selection. So I feel like someone said it to her. I feel like it would be like Maxon, you know? But it could also be Aaron because Aaron was kind of like mean to her, like straight up honest with.
Well, I'm gonna say Evelyn because I like that name.
Okay. All right, we're going with Evelyn. Let's see. No, it was Aaron.
Okay.
Okay, it was Aaron. Question number 9. What is the first line in the book, The Selection? First one, I didn't want to be royalty. Second, I didn't think I could sacrifice my dreams no matter how much my family meant to me. Third, when we got the letter in the post, my mother was ecstatic. And fourth, 2 words jumped into my head. What if? It's the letter.
Yeah, it's the letter.
Oh, that's literally the only one that I know.
Yeah,
it's definitely the letter.
I thought it was the last one.
Well, I mean, what if?
What if?
What if it was?
Literally, what if?
Question 10. Who did Kira Cass dedicate the Elite to? What? Her children, her dad, her fans, or her mom?
I even read the dedication.
It was the waves. Hi, Dad. It was the dad.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No. Oh, it's mom.
Okay.
Hi, Mom. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, I remember the little asterisk.
The
thing.
waves.
Question number 11. Prince Maxon's grandfather was named Damon, Porter, Brenton, or Clarkson. Well, Clarkson was his dad.
Clarkson was his dad.
So that's not it.
I thought it was Brenton, but I'm not sure. Brenton or Porter.
See, Paige,
Watch out,
I would trust you, except for the fact that when we watched the
Absolutely
Hunger
not.
Games last night, you thought they did a 1-finger salute.
I still can't get over that.
can't believe
I
it.
cannot believe you thought they were flipping off the Capitol. Like that she like straight up wrote that. I cannot believe that.
It would have been kind of iconic. It's true though. So are we going with Brenton?
Sure. I don't know this one at all.
It was Porter. Okay, so you were like,
Not close.
dude, you did say it could have been Porter too.
They weren't kidding when they said this was the hardest selection.
Yeah,
of all time. I'm so confused.
I have only answered one question. Megan has answered like all of them. Like I don't remember anything about the series. Question number 12. King Clarkson and America Singer have the same favorite dessert. What is it?
Strawberry tarts.
Yeah.
Because she sends home a box of strawberry tarts and
Tea.
they will
Okay.
cry.
Yes, I remember that. Okay, we got it right. Of course.
Period.
Heck yeah.
Of course.
Question 13. Where did Kyle go to study before being chosen for Evelyn's selection? So we have White's, Sumner, Fenley, or Belcourt. I don't remember any of those.
I think it's either White's or Sumner.
Okay.
I was gonna say Fenley, but
I'm leaning
Just-
towards I'm leaning towards White's for some reason, but I could be wrong.
Okay. Oh, it was Fenley! You were right! Incredible. I'm literally so proud of you.
sorry, Megan.
There are some names in this one. We'll see if I butcher them. Question number 14. Who does Evelyn tell that the selection is more work than anything? Camille Sauveterre, Baden Trains, Marley Woodward, or Mila, I don't know, Warren. Okay.
Okay,
I don't
Camille
remember.
is the French princess that her brother is dating. So
Okay.
it could easily be her, but I can't
Yeah.
remember if she visited at all. Baden is one of the guys in the selection. Marley was like her aunt figure,
Yeah.
basically. So
She probably didn't tell her that because she was in the selection. Right?
yeah,
Was
Maybe-
Mila Warren.
I don't think that was a name. I think they made that up.
Okay.
Not gonna lie.
Camille? Question mark?
For some reason, I'm leaning more towards Baden. If they went on a date together and he asked, "Oh, like, are you having fun, like, with all the guys?"
Oh,
like,
yeah. Okay, I could see that.
you know, but I can't
Baden?
exactly remember.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. No, it was Mila.
What?
Okay.
Who the heck is that?
We really thought that she was made out.
I'm
Okay.
looking that up now. I don't
Okay.
know who that is. Miller reveals to the cameras that Evelyn thought that the selection was work and that the royals were trying to make it seem more interesting. So it's
Okay.
been like an interview or something?
Yeah,
maybe?
I guess so.
Okay.
She was like
Her name was.
exposed. Question 15. What was Lucy's father's job at the palace? Courier, kitchen staff, groundskeeper, or works in the stables?
I remember who Lucy is.
Amazing.
He works in the stables, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Period.
16. What kind of artist is Coda? Photographer, sculptor, classical pianist, or painter?
First of all, can I just say screw Coda?
Literally.
Just a thought. I hate him. Very
Her dad
confusing.
painted, and so did her sister.
Okay.
And the little brother did nothing.
Was he maybe a painter also?
I feel like he was.
Okay. No.
Bro, we suck
He was
at
a
this.
sculptor.
We suck at this.
Dang. 17. Where do the Northern Rebels live? The prairies of Hudson, the mountains of Whites, the rainy patch of Likely, or the sunny coast of Columbia?
The
They live in
mountains of
right? Or is it, no, it's the rainy thing, right? Because I feel like I remember her going to this like it was like a Katniss thing where like when Katniss goes to the hospital, like in the ruins of the district, and like America
But the
went
Northern
to, like,
Rebels are the
ruins.
peaceful ones.
Okay.
I think
The southern
it's
ones
the
are the ones that
mountains
are
of
blood.
the Whites.
Well, okay,
Look at
there's
the map.
literally a map.
Yeah,
There's
look-
literally a map, and it has the names of the territories on it. Okay.
And it doesn't
It's probably
say.
Whites then, because Whites is like Alaska.
Because they were able to get to the palace. So what one is the palace in? It's an Angelus. So yeah, it could be Whites theoretically, but it also
Oh,
could
yeah.
be Likely because Likely is right above
Oh, that's true.
where the palace is.
Well, should we just go with Whites?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my, oh,
It was Likely.
it was Likely. Okay. Well, that was a lot of deliberation.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
And we still got it wrong.
Question 18. Who was the president of the United States during the Third World War? Okay. President Wallace, President Ward, President Ilea, or President Yeater? Yeet. That was literally horrid. And for that reason, I want that to be the answer, but I know it's not.
It's Wallace.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
definitely Wallace.
Yep. Question 19. What color is America's dress that Celeste rips before the Capitol report? Blue, red, white, or green?
I think it's red
I think it's red.
because everyone was wearing, or she was wearing blue, and Maxine was like falling in love with her. So all the girls wore blue to this one.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And then she was like, actually,
She's like,
Yeah.
give me the red one.
yeah, red.
Period.
Okay. Question 20. Who said this line? I don't know if I'm supposed to be holding on or letting go. So we have Lucy, Aspen, Maxon, or Carter.
Aspen or Maxine?
I feel like
but
it's
now I feel like
Aspen.
I feel like it's Maxine.
I know, because I was just gonna say, shoot, it could be either one of them. I feel like it's Aspen. I feel like it's
I
Aspen.
think it's Maxine, but I'm usually wrong.
Okay, I also think it's Aspen, so I'm gonna say Aspen.
Oh,
It was
God.
Aspen.
Ooh.
Okay, good. Last question.
Oh, God.
Question 21. What is America's dad's nickname for her? Chickie, Kitten, Mare, or Sweets?
Kitten.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah! That's the end of the quiz. We got a 12 out of 21.
That is
Yeah.
literally a 57%.
We got a 57%. And there are only 2 comments on the bottom of this quiz, and other people got 18 and 14. So it looks like so far we did the worst, which is super hot. Very proud of us. We really went off.
At least we're the
I'm
best
very
at
embarrassed.
Losing. It was a good faith effort though, I feel like. We really tried our best. And that's all we have for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed this video of us just laughing uncontrollably while getting literally every question wrong. So these are my lovely roommates. Once again, perhaps they will be in other videos, so like keep an eye out for that. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you so choose, and I will see you next time. Happy reading!